The majority are put off not by range anxiety, the traditional worry of being stranded with a fully depleted battery and no 3-pin plug connection within reach, but by the reality that you must pay too much money to get a car that is usually a compromise that falls short of what you want. So welcome back to Tech Electric. MG believes it can alter all of that with the MG4, the brand's first full electric hatchback, which is marketed as inexpensive, practical, and shock horror, an electric car that is enjoyable to drive. Does it live up to its hype as a bold new direction? The MG4 is a brand new vehicle meant to appeal to people who are considering a larger supermini or a smaller SUV. The automobile is unlike anything MG has ever created in terms of design and manufacture. It is constructed on a new modular architecture specifically intended for electric powertrains, with a tiny battery pack beneath the floor and the ability to be created in a variety of sizes and body styles. The MG4 is the first of a full range of new MGs coming over the next several years, including a sports car. The MG4 is around the same size as the electric family vehicle standard bearer, the Volkswagen ID.3. It falls in the gray region between small family cars and compact SUVs, and MG is particularly proud of the car's wheelbase, which is nearly as long as that of a conventional compact SUV, implying plenty of internal room. It has two battery sizes, 51 kilowatt-hours and 64 kilowatt-hours, and boasts 203 horsepower of power, 250 Nm of torque, and a 0 to 62 mph pace of fewer than 8 seconds. The MG4 appears to be unlike anything that has worn an MG badge since the brand was resurrected. The previous model's harmless rounded style has been replaced with a sharper, creased appearances that we are informed will be the foundation for MG's upcoming line of automobiles. The strong strokes, such as the body lines flowing to a point on the front, give the automobile a purposeful design that is both distinctive and beautiful at first glance. Crucially, they equip MG with a signature, as opposed to prior offerings, which merely looked at the same as anything else in the parking lot, and these smart features make it classy. The trophy model emphasizes this look with its flowing two-tone roof finish and, in particular, the double rear spoiler. Following an MG4, Trophy will quickly identify what you are looking at, albeit those two rear wings are bound to split opinion. The inside of the MG4 is defined by MG as simple, beautiful, minimalist, and utilitarian, although it may equally be described as dull, more succinctly. What exactly do you receive for your money? MG likes simple model lineups, and the MG4's is easy to remember. These are two trim levels at first, SE and Trophy. The entry-level SE version, however, comes with both battery options, either the standard range 51 kilowatt-hour unit or the long-range 64 kilowatt-hour one, but the Trophy is only available with the long-range unit. SE variants have LED front and back lighting, auto air conditioning, a 10-inch central touchscreen display, rear parking sensors, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone capabilities, and the iSmart linked features, which operate via a smartphone app. The base audio system is a very banal 4-speaker system, increased to 6 speakers and 3D sound on the Trophy, although this might be an area for future enhancement and completely advanced technology. The MG Pilot suite of driver aids is standard across all models, and it comprises adaptive cruise control, active emergency braking with pedestrian and bicycle functions, lane keep assist and lane departure warning, and traffic sign recognition. In principle, everything is okay, but the MG4 has yet to be tested and assessed by Euro NCAP. If you opt for the Trophy, you'll get blind spot detection, lane change assistance, and a rear traffic alert, as well as two-tone roof, a leather interior with cloth inserts, electric driver seat adjustment, heated front seats and steering wheel, a 360-degree camera, wireless phone charging, and live updates such as traffic alerts and music selections via iSmart. You only get navigation with the Trophy, but let's face it, most people just plug in their phone and use Google Maps these days. And how much money is there? An MG4 SE costs £25,995, or $28,995 with additional miles per charge, while the Trophy starts at $31,495. These prices are fantastic on their own, but they get even better when you factor in the residual values. According to industry experts CAP, the RV ratings of over 60% will likely surprise even MG, being not only at least 5% better than the Volkswagen ID.3, but also more than 10% better than the Peugeot E208, Volhall Corsa E, and Renault Zoe. It's comparable to the residual values assigned to two more desirable EVs, the Porsche Taycan and the Tesla Model Y. This is aided by MG's standard 7-year 80,000-mile guarantee, which increases the car's appeal towards the conclusion of a 3- or 4-year PCP or lease. This translates to having less money to purchase one. A low car price combined with good residual values adds up to a very appealing PCP or PCH monthly payment when compared to similarly sized EVs. Let's talk about the charging of the MG4. MG follows convention just once, with the charging socket on the left-hand side rear panel, where one would expect to see a petrol filling cap on a standard car. Charging at up to 135 kilowatts is feasible with the long-range 64 kilowatt-hour battery installed. That implies that if you use an appropriate 150 kilowatt DC quick charger, the battery will be recharged from 10% to 80% in about 35 minutes, roughly the time it takes to buy and consume a cup of coffee. With a regular battery, you can chat for around 40 minutes. If the DC charger is a 50 kilowatt model, your driving break will last up to an hour. Most owners will charge their vehicles overnight using an AC charger. With a 7.2 kilowatt wall box, which is suitable for most households, it might take up to 9 hours to charge from 10% to 100%. You'll need about a day with a 3-pin plug. The two SE types have official laboratory driving range statistics of 218 and 281 miles respectively, but the Trophy has a range of roughly 270 miles due to the weight of added equipment and the dual rear spoiler, which adds a little drag. These are undoubtedly reasonable range values that will make the MG4 a viable daily vehicle for the majority of drivers. Few current customers would recognize the name Cecil Kimber, but he was the designer who used the leading letters from the Morris Garage firm he worked for as an octagonal logo on the first of many little sports cars in 1928. One may believe that the MG4 is the first of the modern era MGs, and that if Kimber were living today, he would be pleased to see his emblem on. Now, MG is on a roll. It was one of just a few automobile manufacturers to increase sales significantly in 2021. By April, it had surpassed its sales in the previous regular year of 2019, and with 28,500 cars registered by the end of the year, it had surpassed such popular names as Skoda, Land Rover, and Mini. Rivals believe that MG's now 3% market share is due to the Chinese-owned brand being significantly less affected by the worldwide chip shortage, while MG's UK sales manager claims that if the plant could have supplied them, the company might have sold 18,000 more vehicles and had an even better year. However, MG4 is the key to the future. Based on our driving experience, we feel this car might be a game changer for MG, propelling the brand into one of the most significant areas in which it not only does not now compete in, but in which many other brands do. This is an EV that is less expensive than competitors, has the same or greater range, and has better expected residual values, which means cheaper monthly payments on a PCP and more value when it comes to sell it. All of this would be irrelevant if the automobile were a weird, impractical niche model, but it isn't. It checks all the boxes for a conventional family car, but it's also speedy, with truly amazing acceleration even before the more powerful version joins the lineup. It boasts ideal weight distribution and is rear-wheel drive, so it handles sharply and responsively. This car has the potential to do for MG what the Kia Sportage did for Kia. It has the potential to transform the brand from one of those budget brands attempting to legitimize itself with a famous British badge to a truly global player. If you want to go electric but are turned off by high pricing, you should consider the MG4. So, crazy car lovers, it's time to wrap up. Did you like the strategy of this all-new MG4 of unstoppable attack on the whole EV industry? Tell us in the comments section. Smash the thumbs up if you liked today's video. And yes, don't forget to hit the bell icon at your right to subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.